Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Morning Sprint. I am Jaffe Gray. We're having a good day so far. It is Thursday, y'all, and we are we're past halfway point. Look at us. We are basically at the weekend. I got my orange on because today we're doing the Lehman Family Farms trick-or-treating event with WSLS. So hope to see everybody out there. We're going to get into that later on in the show. But if you guys are up, getting you some coffee, cool beans, because we got a lot of fun stories to bring your way today and make you smile, like this one in particular. If you're looking at your screen right now, you see, little clumsy Bambi walking in, and let's just stop it right there. This dude crashed a middle school. Yeah, this is going to be a whole story in itself. We're going to get to it, chatting about it later on in the sprint. But again, guys, we got a lot of cool stuff coming your way today. Be sure to keep logged in with us because, again, it's a lot of fun, a lot of entertainment. I pray that everybody's having a good day so far. So, again, that story is coming up later, and we want to hear your comments on it so far. Like, if you see what I'm showing you, drop a comment in the comment section, and so Jazzy Jazz can get to it so we can have this back and forth engagement. Also, coming up, dude, a push for suicide prevention license plates in Virginia. That is such a good deal right there because obviously suicide is a big deal in our lives. Family came up with the idea after losing their son, Matt, to suicide, and since then, other families got involved in hopes of making a difference. The license plate features the 988 Suicide and Crisis Hotline and the words, "You matter."
Suicide is the second leading cause of death for young people down to the age of 10 in the Commonwealth of Virginia. So this is a significant issue that impacts so many children and families.
If you see a car driving down the street, you're behind it and you see a license plate that says "You matter," that can change someone's outlook for that day.
So 450 applications need to be submitted for the license plates before they can introduce it to the General Assembly. I think this is a really, really cool cause to spread the word because it's turning, again, a tragedy into something that is beneficial for our society moving forward. Again, it keeps that awareness on the forefront. And on the back front, if you're driving, you see that on a license plate, sometimes the simple words matter. And if you see something like "You matter" on a license plate, that could really change a life. You never know exactly how impactful this action can be. So hopefully this all works out for the long run. Again, if you want to see more on this story, go to our website at WSLS.com. Moving on over, we got some good news for some Virginians. You could see a little extra money in your pocket. You know why? Because we got that good old tax rebate coming our way. Most taxpayers will be getting a one-time tax rebate in November, and now you can check if you're eligible. I hate that word. Can't say it to save my life. The money will be distributed to after the state reported an extra $1 billion added to the budget. Taxpayers will get $200 if you filed individually or up to $400 for joint filers. And we have a link to the rebate website where you can check how much you're expected to get on our website at WSLS.com. We all know how great that extra money is when it just comes in out of nowhere, and to have an extra $200 or $400 in your pocket goes a long way. I'm telling you, that's like, I don't even know, probably like, 5 grocery items at this point, the way this economy is going. So yeah, we'll take it, and I can't wait for it to drop again. That's going to happen in November, which is next month. The action at the Paperclip this weekend, honoring our heroes. The final NASCAR Cup Series playoff race is Sunday at the Martinsville Speedway. Track is teaming up with National Law Enforcement Officers Memorial Fund to host First Responders Day. A portion of each specially priced ticket will help support programs and services provided by the nonprofit. Anytime we can give back to our first responders or do anything to show respect to them, because of them we are safe and are able to go to and from different events and places with that sense of security. So if you guys need to get a ticket, do whatever you need to do. Know that it is going to a great cause. So back in the Halloween era of things, all right? A lot of Halloween events this weekend. The annual West End Spooky Sprint. This is pretty cool. Check this out. Nearly 300 people are expected to run or walk in this year's 5K race at Wasena Park. It's a costume contest with prizes, food, scratch biscuits, a bounce house, and face painting. All the money raised will help the West End Center provide after-school and full-day programming for kids in need. The race kicks off at 9 a.m. on Saturday. You'll also find additional details plus a complete list of Halloween events in our area on WSLS.com. Something to look forward to. Get those costumes together. Get ready to hit your sprinting muscles and all that good stuff, dressed as a Wicked Witch, a Barbie, a Ken doll, whatever you want. You can do it, and you can do it in a sprint-like fashion. I know my screen is different back here. Should have had a Sprint studio. You guys know what's supposed to be back there. You get it. We're on the morning Sprint. Also, something exciting happening. So I say that I'm wearing this orange because I'm thinking pumpkin, I'm thinking Halloween, but also let's give it up for the Hokies, man. Yeah, the Hokies play tonight at the towns of Blacksburg and preparing for crowds to swarm downtown. 10 News Sports spoke with one local business about how the fans impact their shop. And the owner of Halwa Bakery and Cafe says that Virginia Tech playing at home in her shop right next to the university means a lot of traffic from fans. She tells us that she started to prepare for tonight's game super early by baking in extra employees to work behind the counter.
It's packed. I love it when football games in here in town because it makes a lot of business and impact like in a good way for a lot of local businesses. So if it's a home game, it just like brings all the people to the town and so brings all the businesses in town.
Yeah, so a good deal right there. Make sure you guys go out and show some loves for our Hokies. So the Hokies take on the Syracuse at 7:30 tonight, but local businesses tell us that they are preparing for the entire weekend. So a lot of cool stuff happening right there. 1 second, guys, got to get my life together back here. And while I'm getting my life together, let me get my camera situated. Boo shakalaka. Sometimes you got to work through live feeds. But in the meantime, hopefully everybody is doing okay. Let me get it together. Boom. See if that works. Okay, we're authenticating. We're getting lined in. We're getting signed in. And we're getting, guess who? Jazzy Jazz is back in the building. So, yes, I don't know how all that got disconnected. Jazz, I'm sorry if you can hear me. I'll be back with you, girl. But, yes, no, we're back in the show. Again, guys, this is live. This is what you call live shows right here, okay? So, again, Virginia Tech playing. We're getting prepared for all that good stuff. But now let's get to this crazy story. This is a really cute one. It's involving a bear. But before we get to the bear, we do got to figure out what our forecast is looking like today. So if you're going out today, we need to make sure that you guys are dressed appropriately. And there's no one better here to tell you than Marshall Downing.
Hello everyone. Today we do have a good amount of sunshine, which is going to warm us up really nicely, just like the last couple of days did, getting to around 80. More 80s on Friday, into the low to mid-80s this weekend, before a cold front comes through early next week. Now, it doesn't look like it's going to rain on Halloween. Most of that's stuck on Monday, but it is going to be a lot cooler, with most temperatures by then under 64 highs, and more cool weather through the middle of next week.
All right, Marshall, thank you so much. And again, guys, if you're watching the show, thank you for dealing with us and these technical issues. Sometimes things happen. We just got to get ourselves back on track. And you guys stick with me through that process. Appreciate it. Okay, now back to this funny story that I think we need to talk about, because ain't no way in the world I would not have a heart attack if I didn't see this. So there are some things that you can never want to see in your car, and that is 250-pound bear. Not only that, a bear and her cubs, okay? So check this out real quick. We're talking about North Carolina deputies coming across when they received a call from a family reporting that they were seeing snouts and eyes in their minivan. Deputies arrived on the scene and found the mama bear stuck inside the vehicle. To free the bear, deputies used a rope which they tied to the front door handle. You saw that right there. Pulled it open from a safe distance, and the bear got out of the van, was able to dash towards safety before turning around and standing up on her hind legs. That's when deputies realized that the bear cubs were also stuck in the back of the van, and they were able to open up the van once again, free the young cubs, and reunite them with the mama bear. Something, again, is just never want to come across whatsoever. Look at the mama bear back there like, come on, babies. The deputies say that it was a bizarre situation that they're glad ended well.
Didn't really know what to think at the moment, but it's kind of a scary situation, but ended very well.
Definitely something shocking. They believe that the bears were able to get in the vehicle after the mom managed to get the door open. Again, something that you just do not see on a daily basis, and it's something that I'm just like, yo, if I was walking outside and I saw an actual 250-pound bear and snouts and all that stuff. First of all, that's a cute little house. I love that cabin look right there. But the fact of the matter is, like, especially, sometimes when you go into your car and you're like looking at your phone or checking your keys and stuff, and you get right up on the door and there's a bear sitting in there. Woo! I can only imagine the heart attack that person had, but thank God that everybody was rescued safely. The mama bear and them had a chance to get out. They got a good night's rest. I'm pretty sure they were able to stay warm in there because I'm pretty sure it's a little chilly from where they're at. But either way, a very unique sight to see. Now, this is a story that we teased earlier because sometimes you see deer, they get themselves in situations all the time that you're just like, how did that even happen? Well, this particular deer decided that he wanted to go to school. He darted through a halls of the Pennsylvania Middle School, surprising students and teachers. Now, check out this. Look at this video real quick, okay? You see the hall, bam, the deer hits the ground, takes off running, just like, okay, I'm just going to keep on moving. Hopefully I can find the woods pretty soon. So school officials said that the teacher was inside a 5th grade and 6th grade classroom when the deer bolted through the room, down an empty hallway, and then into another classroom with a small group of students and a teacher inside. The students immediately exited the room and locked the deer inside. School officials said that the timing of the incident was in their favor and no one was injured. Local officials helped bring the deer safely outside. But again, looking at that footage, man, that is hilarious. Can you imagine what was going on in that deer's mind? Like, he's just like trying to get in somewhere. Okay, I'm gonna break in. Okay, this is not the woods. This is not ground. Okay, I don't know what I'm walking on, but I need to hurry up and get out of here. And can you imagine what the students felt when they like this deer just busted the classroom? And I wouldn't even know what to say. I would kind of be ready to end school that day. I'm like, this is our excuse. We're out of class. Let's bring in Jazzy Jazz. Jazz, are you with me?
Good morning.
Hey, girl. Look, sorry about that technical difficulties. I don't know what that was all about.
It hung up on us.
Oh.
And everything worked out.
Oh, my gosh. Well, looking at this deer story, what would you do if you were in school and a deer literally made its way in your classroom? It's just bizarre.
I don't even know how I would react. I definitely would be very surprised, but at the same time not. Because I feel like deer are always finding themselves in these tricky situations that don't make sense.
Yes.
Like, I have to drive, even like when I'm driving around like in the city, like I have to drive very carefully because there's been several times where like an entire family of deer will just dart out right in front of me.
Right. They're like,
Always just chilling in my backyard. So I don't even know how I would react if I saw one just running through the school.
I'm just like, they just got the audacity to just think that they could just walk everywhere, but
the way that he fell and was like walking and we came out.
And speaking of the audacity, let's talk about this mama bear who decided that she wanted to just chill in somebody's car overnight.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I feel like bears have no chill. Like they do what they want to do. It matters. I remember the one, I think it was Lynchburg, where the bear was trying to get in the car.
Yes.
Yeah, like this is crazy. But yeah, it's definitely interesting to see. Like, I don't know, like I would probably be terrified if I was to wake up in the morning, get in my car, and there's a bear just chilling. Like, the car is yours. I'm gone at that point.
Exactly.
Crazy.
So, Dad, tell me, do we have any viewers or comments today?
So we have some comments from Kareem. He said, wow, it makes my morning much better knowing that I wasn't the only one stumbling over obstacles to my usual perfect self.
What's that in reference to, Kareem?
And then he said he's from South Arkansas. He said the only difference from Mama Bear and my family is the lipstick and the epilate.
Oh, Kareem!
Okay.
I swear to God, he is something else.
Oh my gosh. And then Fred said he loves your energy.
Oh, Fred! Thank you, Fred. I always love it when you guys comment back on us because we love talking.
We love hearing from you guys, so thank you so much for leaving a comment, and thank you so much for watching as well.
Yes, Jazz, you got anything else, girlie?
No, that's it for me.
Hey, are you coming to the pumpkin patch this afternoon?
Not tonight.
Not tonight? Oh, okay. Well, you go on, like, sometimes. You go on your own time.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, girlie.
It's a great event, so viewers, make sure you all attend if you can and bring the kids.
Definitely.
Extremely fun, and we're really looking forward to having you guys. So.
All right, Jazz, well, you have a good one.
right, you too.
All right, guys. Well, before we roll out, let's get to the last headlines, some of the last things that you guys kind of keep in the know before we move on and end the morning sprint. All right, coming up in our later newscast, including 10 News at noon, you all know the awful situation that broke out in Maine, where at least 16 people have been killed, dozens, we're talking 50 to 60 people hurt in a mass shooting that happened. They know who the suspect is at this time, but they're still searching for him as of right now, which is 8/17. So hopefully they get him in custody as soon as possible, but more prayers out to the families impacted by yet another mass shooting. Also, first responders are leading a new push to raise awareness and educate drivers about a change in the move over law, expanded over the summer to include more than just emergency vehicles, and that means personal vehicles with their hazards on, pulled over to the side, or with a flare lit up. So you'll have the details on that story. And then last but not least, as a part of Governor Glenn Youngkin's All in Virginia plan, State Task Force working to decrease the chronic absenteeism in school, and they're learning that transportation is a huge part of that. So we're keeping that in the know. Make sure you guys stay tuned for those news stories. But again, if you are free this evening, starting at 3 o'clock, we're going to be out at the Lehman Family Farms enjoying the wonderful Halloween candy, the trick-or-treat, all type of cool deals. WSLS team will be there. Again, candy, music, costumes, 3 to 7 tonight. Event is free, but you can pay $15 for additional activities at the Fall Festival, like the corn maze, farm animals, much more. For more details, go to our website, WSLS.com, and there you'll also find other Halloween events. But we want to see you guys out there, the trick-or-treat event, Lehman Family Farms. We are here. We finally made it, and guess what? Me and Jenna and Chris will be there. He's going to be dressed as Tigger. Me and Jenna are twinning in some skirts, some kind of spooky-looking outfit skirt things. I know another part of our team, the night side, they're going to be dressed in kind of cowboy-like a theme going on there. It's going to be fun. I want to see all you guys out there in your best costumes as well. We're going to be painting pumpkins, so come by our table, enjoy the time with us, and again, enjoy some candy. Let's get these cavities going, guys. Wink, wink. Okay, no, thank you guys so much for joining us today. Of course, keeping the know with all those stories that we have. We're going to be following up, especially with the breaking news that is steadily coming in, and not to mention the war over in Israel and the Hamas situation that's still developing as well. So we've got all those information. All that's going to be on our website, WSLS.com, on air in our later newscast. But for now, I'm about to roll out. See you guys tomorrow on our Friday. We're going to wrap this week up with a bow. WSLS.com, 8 a.m. on the Morning Sprint.